So I just got back from my workout this morning. I woke up this morning and looked at my phone and assessed the temperature, and it was 16 degrees this morning when I stepped out. And I talked to my trainer when I got there, and she said when she left her apartment it was 11 degrees. So it's definitely officially winter. It is here to stay for like the next few months. I feel like in New York, typically winter lasts until like beginning of April. Yeah, I feel like it's probably, yeah. March is really cold, to be honest. We still get snow in March sometimes. I have a floor length parka my mom is sending me. I don't have it with me right now because obviously I was in LA last year and had no need for a parka. So it's definitely a rude awakening comparing my winter this year to my winter last year. I think like our version of cold in LA was like 45 degrees or something, which is just, yeah. This is actually great content. I got all of these meals from this meal service. I signed up for my first week with Sunbasket. The branding is really good on this. I love the branding of Sunbasket. That was definitely what turned me onto it. It's just like really cool packaging. Like, I know it's hilarious, but I looked at a ton of different meal services before I landed on this one, and this one got me because it's organic ingredients, like healthy meals, but definitely still like hearty and substantial enough that I'm not going to be hungry afterwards. And they get delivered every Monday, like the beginning of the week. I decided to do 2 a day for the first week, and I'm gonna test it out. So my lunch and dinner, I just like make my own breakfast, and then this is lunch and dinner. And yeah, it's gonna be great. Last night I had the chicken parm and it was very good. I'm excited about today. I don't know what I'm gonna do for what. You kind of like get to choose. This is turkey chili. Oh, yum. This is Swedish meatballs and garlic mashed potatoes. Wow. Anyway, very excited about this and just dying over my fridge right now that it's like all of these meals plus what? High noons, alcohol. We have more alcohol, rosé, cookie dough, and all of this. We have my last remaining like Stella's, the Stella cider, which is actually really good if you guys like cider. Stella has their own cider and it's very good. Stella Artois is my favorite beer, as you guys know. And Fireball, obviously, because people always bring it as a gift for me. This is not sponsored. I actually found them via, how did I find them? I think I Googled something like meal services near New York because they're in New Jersey. So they drive it in like fresh. It's very cool. I'm genuinely gonna tell you guys my thoughts on Sunbasket. I'll show you guys my lunch when I make it and my dinner tonight. And today's a big podcast brainstorming day. So, and there's something else. There's always something else that I'm forgetting that I have to do. Okay, so for my lunch, I'm gonna do broccoli mac and cheese. This one's vegetarian and soy-free. And it says you can either microwave it or put it in the oven. I decided I want to microwave it because it's easier. So I'm peeling back a corner. Peel back a corner of the plastic and cook in the tray for 4 to 5 minutes until the internal temperature reaches 165. Well, okay, sounds about right. So I'm gonna put it in my microwave and we will report back on what it looks like. So while my food is in the microwave, that I would tell you guys, I just vacuumed this rug because it is just out of control. It's so beautiful, but with rugs like these, the first, I feel like few weeks, it just sheds like crazy. I don't know what it is, but I've had experience with rugs like these before that just shed like crazy for the first few weeks and get like the top layer off. And then once the top layer is off and it kind of is shed enough, it doesn't shed anymore. But right now it's in the shedding phase and everyone who comes over is covered in white little fuzzies. So I just vacuumed the rug, almost broke my vacuum in the process, but it's looking a little bit better. I think it'll be a little bit better. I really clean my floors like 3 times a week. I Swiffer them at least once a week, and then I vacuum and sweep like 3 times a week because of the black floors is what you have to do with black floors. It sucks, but worth it because I love how they look. 1 minute, it smells really good. Wow, I need to clean my microwave. I always forget to do that. It just looks delicious. It's broccoli, mac and cheese. I think that's really all that's in there. Maybe some other seasonings, but they lightly season. That's their whole thing. They like don't put a lot of seasoning on, so you can kind of do your own thing, which is nice. So if I try this and I think it needs a little something something, I'll assess my spice rack. But for now, this is what we're working with. Yum, I'm very excited about this. Looks very, very delectable. So we're gonna do that. Have my coffee from Gregory's that I always get after my workouts. Love Gregory's coffee. If you guys are in the city, very, very good.
Who has been around, who's lived in the city forever, and who knows everything. And so I kind of just took on that role, and super organically it became very popular. I mean,
all right, guys, so I'm getting all set up to record a podcast episode for one of my 2 podcasts. This one is for Match Made in Manhattan. So Adam's coming over pretty soon. Colby, we're gonna Skype, or Zoom, sorry. I always say Skype for some reason. We're gonna Zoom her in so she can obviously be the third, but she's in Boston. People often ask us what equipment we use, so I thought I would show you guys before Adam gets here. I'm like all set up early for some reason. I'm never early, but I do the setup and editing for the podcast, so that's my job. Anyway, we use Samson microphones. These are from Best Buy. Well, mine's from Best Buy. I think Adam and Colby got theirs from Amazon. It's like the same brand. And they're like $80, I think, and it comes with the stand. So love these. They work really well. I got these cords. I don't have the technical term for them, but the cords go into this Zoom device, and this records all of our audio on different tracks, which makes it easier for me to edit them, like edit each of our tracks. It just makes it easier to edit for audio purposes, if that makes sense. It's kind of hard to explain, but this thing is genius. I got this idea from Danielle and Brooke. This is what they use for their podcast for Gals on the Go. So copied that idea from them. Definitely always ask your friends who do something really well. Just ask them how they do it. We're gonna record. We usually record for like an hour-ish, and then we edit it to like 38 minutes or so, depending. A lot of times we just like ramble, and I cut the rambling just because it can get like, we're like, okay, we need to move on to another topic. Our episode today is about sliding into DMs and like the art of sliding into a DM / does it ever go anywhere, or just like interesting DM slides that we've gotten. We want it to be organic and like one subject to naturally flow into another, but we realized we need a little bit more structure because we end the episode and are like, what the heck did we just talk about? And we're like, was any of that good? It's just, you know, we're still figuring it out. Oh, hi, you just scared me.
Don't mind me.
I have to deep breathe.
It's brick.
Brick?
It's brick.
What does brick mean?
It means real cold.
So it's
I
real.
literally brought my broken ass Prada bag. So I need to take
Wait.
it to a cobbler to fix it.
Adam got this Prada bag and he broke it within 15 minutes of having it.
Literally?
Or 15 hours.
It's beautiful. I tried to stuff a laptop into it and then zip it, and the zipper obviously wasn't closing, but I was determined, and so I zipped it super hard and the zipper just came right off.
It's still cool though.
It is
It's
nice.
a cool bag.
But
She's
in
beautiful.
a pocket in the back. She's beautiful.
Wow.
But beautiful and broken. I owned her for 15 hours.
Well, she's very pretty. You'll get it fixed. I wanted to show you guys the stew I'm eating for dinner. I think it looks really good, and I've already had a bite and it tastes good. I can't tell if it like looks good on camera, but has a lot of good stuff in there. There's like mushrooms, potatoes, it looks like, yeah, carrots, green beans, and beef, obviously. I'm not a calorie counter by any means, but this is, it said 350 calories, which I'm like, really? Wow, okay. Oh, I lost my slipper. Good morning, guys. I'm about to go work out with my trainer. This is what I'm wearing. My mom actually got me this purple set from an Instagram ad, and it's really comfortable. This is what it looks like, 360. I'm just wearing this little cropped sweatshirt over top just to have a layer, and then I'm gonna put my bigger jacket over top on the way over there because it is not warm out, as we've discussed. Anyway, yeah, these leggings are just so perfect. Like the perfect high waist, and they don't go anywhere. They're buttery soft. A really cool color too. It really cracks me up how short my ponytail is now that I've cut it even shorter. It's definitely not as cold as yesterday. I need to get gloves. That is definitely on my list. But yeah, it's definitely not nearly as cold as it was yesterday. I think it was like 16 yesterday. Today, it is feeling like 30, 34 maybe? So anyway, I'm like a 7-minute walk to the gym. So nice. But yeah, I am a little cold. I'm obsessed with this moisturizer. So good. I'm using Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream. So hydrating. And I love, they also have this overnight mask that I use specifically on my under eyes. I pop this on overnight and I find that I haven't gotten my usual like flakiness that I get sometimes in the winter underneath my eyes. I often get this like flakiness and I haven't gotten it this year yet. I mean, granted it's only January, but I think it's because of this. And I just pop this right underneath my eyes, leave it overnight, and it's brilliant. Hair is wet. I'm probably going to quick blow dry it in a little bit because I do have a Zoom call today and I feel like it's just weird to have wet hair during a Zoom call. I don't know, maybe that's like me overthinking it, but every day it's a new drama with the baby hairs, I swear. Anyway, so like that looks weird, doesn't it? Wait. No. I'm just gonna go like that. I can't believe I haven't thought of this angle yet. I don't think I've ever done an in the fridge camera setup. Like, duh, no brainer. Anyway, I'm gonna pick out today's lunch. Can't decide if I wanna do turkey chili or, what did I do last night? I had like a beef stew last night, which was very good. So maybe I'll do turkey bolognese though over spaghetti. This is a tough decision. I'll do chili tonight for dinner maybe. Or maybe I'll do the veggie pappardelle pasta with limon, al limon tonight. But yeah, I'm gonna do this for lunch and yeah, I have a call in an hour. So I'm gonna really take my time with this, go over some emails, and then carry on with the day. So that's what it looks like when it's frozen. Peel a corner. Oh, add 1 tablespoon of water. This is my 1 tablespoon of water. Now I'm gonna pop it into the microwave and see what happens. Putting it in for 4 minutes. Awesome. And that is my alarm to, sorry if that triggered anybody. I set an alarm so I can remember to shop this launch that my favorite jewelry designer is doing. These definitely aren't like for everybody, but I really love them. I really want the green one. It's so weird because my ring finger is a 4.5 and my middle finger is a 6. And this finger, like my pointer, one of them is a 7. And I don't know, I think it's this one. Yeah, I'm gonna do a 6. Holy yum. Look at that. Wow. So excited to eat this. It's a great portion size too. This has got to be my most worn sweater of all time. It's so cozy. From Free People. It comes in another colorway as well. This one's more of like a pink and a lot of other colors, but like a lot of pink. And the other one I think is more blue focused. This one's more pink focused. Yeah, that makes sense, right? I love the colors of this. It shows up really vibrantly on Zoom. So on my Zoom calls, I feel like just, you know, coming on to see my clients with a lot of color really just invites creativity, I think, you know? It's all about how you show up. And I think starting a Zoom call with a client in a very vibrant outfit just, you know, makes a statement, but in a good way. It's like, I am ready to help you make something beautiful today. That is kind of the energy that I like to emit. Is that the right word? Emit. Yeah. Not emit. Like emit. I'm about to hop on a Zoom, and then I have a bunch of other to-do list items that I'm going to tackle today. One of which, editing this vlog. I think I have enough footage. I never know until I'm editing if I've filmed enough during a week, but I'm trying to do weekly vlogs. I'm really gonna try, like really going to put my best foot forward with it. So we'll see. All right, guys, that I think might be it for the vlog actually. So I will talk to you all next week. Fingers crossed. And my toes are crossed too.